Pawn Sacrifice is directed by Edward Zwick and it stars Tobey Maguire and Liev Schreiber. This film is about the world-famous chess player Bobby Fischer. During the Cold War, Bobby played against the Russians in the World Chess Championship. And this film is about his journey in trying to win the title while also dealing with his psychological decline into paranoia, social isolation, and likely mental illness. Right off the bat, let me say that Tobey Maguire is absolutely fantastic in this movie. I feel like he portrayed Bobby Fischer very well, and I feel like he did it without being offensive. Everyone gives a pretty solid performance in this movie, but unfortunately there's been a lot of great performances this year, and I doubt Tobey Maguire will get an Oscar nod. Going into this movie, I really didn't know a lot about Bobby Fischer. All I knew was that he was the best chess player of all time. Sadly, I cannot say that I left this movie theater appreciating and knowing Bobby Fischer more than when I walked in. And that is my main complaint about this movie. Sure, I know more than I did about Bobby Fischer, but his story has a lot more to offer than that of which this movie presented. At the end of the movie, it brings up the picture of what Bobby Fischer actually looks like, and then all the things that happened to him after the World Chess match. And when I was reading what happened after the match, I was like, wait a minute, what happened to him was really, really important after the match. Why wouldn't we put that into the movie? This film did something similar that the 2013 film starring Ashton Kutcher, Jobs, did. On the Rotten Tomatoes page, the critic consensus says, "An ambitious but skin-deep portrait of an influential, complex figure, Jobs often has the feel of an over-sentimentalized, made-for-TV biopic." Unfortunately, I could say the exact same for this movie. In my opinion, the chess aspect of Bobby Fischer's life is the second most important thing about him. Bobby dealt with extreme mental illness, and this film only mildly shows some of that. Bobby was very paranoid, and the movie did do a good job of showing that aspect. But Bobby had a lot more problems, and it hardly touched at those parts at all.
One of the many things that made last year's The Imitation Game so great is how it actually told Alan Turing's true story, instead of just showing how he made this great machine that would beat the Nazis.
Like I said, I wish this movie would have delved into what happened after the World Championship match. Because if it did, I probably would have given it a 9 because it was very well acted, very well directed, it had great cinematography. I really, really wanted to give this movie a 7, but after thinking about it more and how it really didn't show almost anything about his life, I have to give Pawn Sacrifice a 6. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and comment below and let me know what your favorite biopic is. I will be back soon with my review of The Walk. So again, thanks guys, and see you next time.